Press St. Louis. I want to go to school real quick, St. Louis. I want you to buckle your seatbelts. I don't think many of you are capable of handling what we're going to talk about, but I think you need to try. I believe that what's actually occurring is that the human mind is literally connecting itself to things that are similar to it. In other words, think about David Koresh and Jim Jones in Guyana. I'm assuming there were over 900 some people that drunk that poison in Guyana, and they since died. And think about so many other occultists, groups of people, communists, because the mindset has that sound, that algorithm, the mindset. Think about Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, Hinduism. When you are around that group of people with that level of mindset, you all have the same sound. And normally there's a leader within the sound. And as a result of there being a leader within that particular sound, you tend to fight against the other religions that are not believing what you believe in. However, I've come to the understanding that the entire system is broken. In other words, we formulated religion, which is an occult. It's occultist. Many of you don't believe that it is. I want you to think for a second. Unless you can literally reach the speed of light, 186,000 miles per second, you're not going to be able to reverse the laws of thermodynamics, entropy. And if you don't reverse the laws of thermodynamics, you're going to be a part of a system. But yet there are going to be so many different systems within the system. Subsequently, you're going to compete against one another. And as a result, you're not going to know that you're following a system that controls them all. Unfortunately, at the micro, at the molecular subatomic level, there's one system. That one system has the ability to be able to measure the position and the velocity of an object, because that particular system is the system that has a perfected sound. And as a result, it can only give you truth minus non-truth. In other words, non-truth can't dwell within that system. And the reason the non-truth can't dwell within that system is because that system is perfected. It has no heat and or friction. It's not a part of what they call semiconductors and transistors producing heat and friction, entropy increasing. So as a result, that system in which you are a part of is unfortunately the system that's causing decay. It's causing you to perish and literally lose yourself unbeknownst to you, because you never really found yourself. So as a result, you're going to continue to chase after those things that are untrue, because you have not the mind to literally encode deep enough to know that you were following deception. What am I saying? I'm one to believe that from religion, at the beginning, we were following deception. And as a result of following the deception, we believed that what we were following was the truth, because our mind wasn't developed enough to know that we were not following the truth. So that lie became the truth. And as a result, we followed that deception and that lie since the beginning of creation. And as a result of following that deception, no one came before us to tell us we were following deception, because they too were following the same deception and the same teachers, the traditions of men. We have the potential and the ability to be able to warp space and time at absolute zero minus friction and heat. We have the ability to do that. But you must begin to understand that everything that you see, taste, touch, smell, and hear is being encoded. And subsequently, the encoding of it becomes form in the fabric of space and time. And as a result, it allows you to remain inside a prison. We must reach a powerful sound which will allow us to leave space and time. And as a result, we will stop time. And as a result, we will begin to see the world as it truly is. The time is not tomorrow, St. Louis, Chi-Town, Alabama, Georgia. The time is today. The time is not tomorrow, the Bahamas, New York, Florida. The time is today. Until we come to the realization that we didn't know the truth, we're not going to know there's something to know. And my understanding of truth is we must manifest that truth. And trust me, that we shall. You hadn't seen that yet. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. And yes, it's time. God bless.